watching Bolt Central, live from Chargers training camp.
Welcome to Bolt Central, live from training camp. Practice just wrapped up here at the Bolt in El Segundo, but the show, baby, is just getting started. I am Darren Haynes alongside my man, Chris Hayre. Now, listen, we have plenty of guests that are going to join the show. Head coach Jim Harbaugh is probably making his way here any second now as we get ready to start the season. But before that, Chris, what are you most excited about so far during training camp for the Bolts?
Just everything. I think the depth of this team. I've been covering this team for 10 years. This is the deepest Los Angeles Chargers team I've ever seen. And you mentioned the offensive line. We talked a lot about it and how it was decimated by injuries. They are deep behind those guys, and you get those stud tackles back. Justin Herbert should be protected. Yeah, let's speak about Justin Herbert. When you have that offensive line that is healthy, how high is the ceiling for that guy? I think it's unlimited with Mike McDaniel. I know we're going to get into Mike McDaniel in a bit, but just that marriage is going to be so intriguing during preseason when he does play, and then obviously week one against the Cardinals as Coach Harbaugh is right behind us. Oh, Coach Harbaugh, that's how TV works. Come on in, Coach. Head Coach Jim Harbaugh in the house. How we doing?
Good.
Coach, you good? You ready?
Good day.
Right off the field.
Tell me why. Why was today a good day?
Yeah, I can't have a good day until we've had a good practice.
Okay.
So it's really all my day is predicated on how the practice went. We had a good practice. We got better, and therefore it's a good day.
This is your third season now with the team. What's the next step you want your team to make?
You know, the next play, you know, the next practice, the next day. It's real. People talk about stacking good days. Better today than yesterday. Better tomorrow than today. And we have high expectations for that. But that's what we're attacking. Better today than yesterday. Better tomorrow than today.
And, Coach, we got a game on Thursday.
Yeah.
As a head coach in a preseason game, especially the first one, what are you looking for? What's the most important thing?
Well, the opportunity that guys get to play 11-on-11 football, in that game atmosphere, you know, that's what separates it. So the more they know, obviously, the more a player's in control. The more a player knows, the more he is in control. I don't care what level of football you're talking about, and then that shows up in the game when everything, the bullets are flying, so to speak. But just guys that are going to go out and play as hard as they can, as fast as they can, as long as they can, and know what they're doing and be able to just show who the best players. How do we know who the best is? How do we know who the starter is? You know, well they play the best.
Yeah.
And everybody sees that. But there's that game action, that game level is a big separator.
I got some good news, which you already know. Your offensive line is healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's talk about Justin Herbert and how high his ceiling could be when he's protected the right way to get the most out of him.
I think there's no doubt about it. I mean, everybody has seen it. Look to the 2025 season if you got any question mark or any since I've been here. I mean, 24-25. I mean, we've won 0 games without Justin Herbert being the guardian of victory in every single one of those games. And there's times last year where he really took the team on his shoulders, so to speak. You know, same way Derwin does. I mean, we don't win any games. We've won. We don't win too many without him finishing it and doing the walk-off. Had a bunch of those and K-Mac. And a lot of grit, a lot of investment went into last season to finding a way to win those games. And like any investment, I know you guys are astute in that department. I mean,
maybe
you make those investments.
You want those dividends.
You want to get it. You want the dividend. I think it's now's the time to get some of those dividends back.
Coach, we talked at the top of the show just how deep this team is, and you bring in a great rookie class, some key free agents. How has it been from your vantage point seeing the guys that have been here and the new guys kind of coexist?
It's been a tremendous addition by addition is what comes to my mind. Coaches, players, it's the right people, right organization. Joe Ortiz, Chad, Alexander, they've done a tremendous job. It's a deep roster, and it's at darn near every position group, you know. And then everybody tells me daily. I mean, I hear it 15 times a day from the fans, the the owners, everybody. Keep them healthy, Coach. Keep them healthy. So I'm here to tell you, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. You know, and the guys have done their best. You know, I mean, they've made themselves harder to break by the way they've trained themselves, and nobody's bulletproof. There's that person, the unbreakable person doesn't exist. But yeah, every day chipping away at it, making yourself harder to break has put us in a really good position right now.
Coach, you have all these sayings, Harbaugh'isms, I believe they're called. What are like your top two? What are your top two things that you love to say?
Number one.
Start number two. Start number two and then go.
Well, I mean, it's a tie, really.
Oh,
it's a tie for number one. 1 and 1. Really, I mean, who's got it better than us?
Okay, all right. We all know.
Attack each day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. And who's got it better than us? I mean, it's what I say to my kids. It's what I say to my players, coaches, the team that I'm on, my two great loves. At home and at work.
You know what I like? Future Us is the adaptation of it. I love the Future Us.
That is the who could possibly have it better than us? Nobody. You know who could possibly have it better than us? Who? Future Us.
Future Us.
But what I'm really saying when I say that to my kids or I say that to the team is, hey, what coach could possibly have it better than to coach you guys? What dad could possibly have it better than to have you kids? And when I hear them say nobody back, what I'm really hearing is, hey, he couldn't. They like the direction. They like the direction that the family's going, and they like the direction that the team's going. And attack each day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. That's the kind of enthusiasm that's unknown. It's not of this world. It's otherworldly. You know, and attacking each day.
Coach, before you go,
together. That's a big one.
Together.
When you're on a team,
Yes.
family or team,
no doubt.
Together.
Well, you and Justin Herbert are together, and I have my shoulder pads. I'm just wondering, you know how you get them pumped up for a game? Can you do that for me? I don't have a helmet on though. You know.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Let me get out of the way then.
What does that look like? Geez. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Now, if you had a helmet, I'd hit you up there too.
God. All right, I'm ready to play. When am I going in, Coach?
You better have a good show today. Now you better have a good show today.
He hits them kind of hard. No wonder why Justin Herbert was thrown off the first time you did that.
Yeah, no, Justin, it makes me feel weak when I do that to Justin, because it's just like, zero. Is that all you got? I mean, he's a beast.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, man. Hey, listen, we appreciate everything that you're doing for the team. Obviously, you continue to win. Hey, make it another 10-plus game winning season.
Let's go. We're ready. We're ready to go.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you
it's
so
in a
much,
good place.
Coach.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
All right, listen, that's just a taste of what we're going to have here on Chargers Training Camp Special. But first, it's time to take a quick break. More from Chargers Training Camp from the Bolt in El Segundo. I'm going to take my shoulder pads off, or Chris is going to try to tackle me during the commercial break. We'll see you on the other side.
We are CBS LA. We are yours.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it the most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase, your benefit will never decrease, there's no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. By calling now, you'll lock in the lowest rate possible. Call now for your free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life. You have no obligation. Call now.
Imagine meeting your date for the very first time. Then you notice.
Oh no, if I fake a work emergency right now, is that terrible?
Nothing ends a first date faster than looking a lot older than your profile picture. That's why there's Plexiderm. Plexiderm is clinically studied to target under-eye bags, fine lines, and wrinkles. In a consumer survey, 100% of users agreed their skin looks smoother. 97% said wrinkles looked reduced. 92% said their under-eye bags were less noticeable. Be the guy who doesn't lose a hot date before the appetizers even arrive.
When I looked in the mirror, I noticed I looked so much younger and like my skin looked flawless.
Your face is your first impression, your calling card. Make it unforgettable. Try Plexiderm for only $14.95 and free shipping. Call the number on your screen, scan the QR code, or visit plexidermtrial.com. Give them the look they won't forget, especially your date.
You're watching Bolt Central, live from Chargers training camp.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And we have another special guest. We have Alec Ingold, fullback for the Chargers. And if there's one guy you know really well is obviously your offensive coordinator, Mike McDaniel. He put up a wanted poster for you to make sure you got here. What makes him so special, and why are you so happy to join him here in L.A.?
I mean, Mike's a unique cat, and I think anyone that gets around him knows it. And, man, it's just been a blessing to be able to be out here. Obviously, brought a bunch of coaches, the whole offense over here. So for him to trust me and want me that bad and to make it all work in free agency was outstanding. And to be able to join a team like this, like the offense, there's talent all over the place, but the discipline, the character across the board is it's fun to be a part of.
You know, it's crucial, too, because you know Mike McDaniel, you know this offense, and you see the talent all around it. But you're so important in terms of maybe putting guys in the right direction. What has that adjustment been like for maybe the guys in the team?
It's interesting, man. I'm the helper, right? Like, F is fullback and football player for this offense, and it's literally helping anybody you can. So I get to go to all the meeting rooms, get to help all the guys, get to talk to everybody. So I think that communication helps, and then you build relationships too, right? You get to know the guys a little bit through ball and then beyond.
You're almost like a player coach in a way. How much have you helped out, like, Justin Herbert learn this new offense?
I mean, Justin is like a savant, right? Like
he's next level, right?
He's next level. He's a genius. So being able to just talk through things and how quickly, I can say I want to be snapped here, the motion points or whatever, and for him the amount that's on his plate, and he makes it look so effortless and so clean, like it's extremely impressive. And really cool to be able to have a conversation with a guy like that.
One of the things I can't help but notice is just how fast you guys move, from getting out of the huddle to the motions. Just talk about Mike McDaniel's system and just kind of the staples of the offense that maybe fans will see this year.
Yeah, I think we're always trying to put a defense on conflict, always trying to put them on their heels, and it comes from the play call. From the play call to line of scrimmage, we're running up there. You might have one motion, you might have two, you might have a shift, you might have none. So being able to keep the defense on the heels, making everything look the same, putting defenses in conflict, manipulating the rules, that's what we're all about. And I think that's what's going to be really fun for the fans to come see. It's going to look like art.
Yeah. So joining the Chargers, you have a new head coach in Jim Harbaugh. Everybody has some stories to share about him. What's been your experience with Coach Harbaugh?
I don't know if I've ever met somebody who loves football as much as Coach Harbaugh. And
it's a good problem.
It's a good problem to have, and it's cool to see. Like, every single day, enthusiasm, whether it's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m., it's pretty consistent. So I don't have any, like, crazy stories right off the bat, but just the excitement and energy, it's fun. Like, you're in meetings, he's there, everyone's smiling, everyone's having a good time, and you're talking ball.
Just a partnership between him and Mike, though, it's fascinating. What are practices like? Because I know Mike likes to talk to the defense, and I'm sure you guys get after it pretty much.
Yeah, no, I think, especially going against this defense, there's so much talent. Yeah. So Mike's always trying to poke and prod and make sure we're getting the best, and it's very competitive. But they got a lot of unique talents, a lot of unique skill sets over there on the defensive side of the ball that I'm not used to trying to scheme up every single day in practice. So being able to see that every single day, we're pushing each other, and then Mike and Coach Harbaugh are always throwing little jabs here and there, making sure that there's still juice on the field from beginning to end.
Yeah. Let's go into our brains real fast and just imagine, like, you're trying to fill up a hole, block somebody, and Amari Hampton is running right behind you to score a touchdown. What is it like blocking for a guy like that, and what makes him so special?
Yeah, first off, get out of the way of Amari Hampton, right?
He's a big dude. I would not want to tackle Amari Hampton.
No, and I don't want to get hit from the back either. Like, shoulders, whatever it is, like, I'm moving my feet. I'm making sure there's a lane for him. So the way he's slashing through cuts right now is impressive. He's playing with speed. He has his tracks. He's able to flow in and out of it, and I'm seeing a lot of guys, like, come season time, there's going to be a lot of business decisions, and Omari and Hampton's going to be running full speed. So I just got to make sure he gets on his track and he gets going.
Yeah. How would you describe what camp has been like? It's amazing. It's practice, I think, 11 today. It seems like you guys are in good health, and I think they're doing a nice balance of making you guys work hard but also keeping you healthy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the art of this entire organization. You got Coach Herb's over there in the weight room, strengthening, building that callus. You have sports science out here. You have Coach Harbaugh and leading the charge and how we're getting our plays done and what needs to be done with the right speed and tempo. So veteran team, a lot of guys taking care of each other, but a lot of guys competing at the same time. So it's been a good balance here.
Your number you're wearing is number 30?
Yes, sir.
Kamani Vidal had that number last year. How'd you get 30? Just wondering, was there money exchange?
There was no money exchange. You know, we were really lucky. 28 came open, and that was his college number. So it was kind of like, hey, you want to move over there to 28? I'll take good care of 30 for you, and we're going to move on. So
just two good dudes with a nice bet and say, hey, we're going to switch jerseys.
I just told him, I'm going to block a couple extra seconds longer for you. It's all
there you go.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Where can this team go?
I think it's that's always like a tricky question. I think it's always the magic's found in the day. And if we win these moments and we stack these days, I know you sound like a coach when you're talking about it, but you got to fall in love with this process. And, you look up and you're stressed about today and how we can be the absolute best we can today. In February and January, it's going to be stacked, repeat. It's going to be second nature. I think that's the goal here for everybody is January and February we're playing our best football.
Well, on Thursday, you get a chance to see them play for the first time in their preseason game against the Houston Texans on CBS LA. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to take a quick break real quick. Bolt Central live from training camp here at the Bolt. We'll be right back after the break.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Injury Help Center, where we have professionals standing by to answer your questions for free. So, if you've been injured in an accident, like a car accident or a slip and fall, we can help. So pick up the phone and find out how much money you can get for your accident. Thank you all for joining me today. I'm Tori Shulman, your host, joined by my longtime friend and co-host, Al Jackson. Al, with our extensive experience in television, could you please tell our viewers what we're doing here today, and more importantly, who should call right now?
Well, Tori, we're getting calls about all types of accidents, from car accidents to dog bites, slip and falls, work accidents, truck accidents, and even motorcycle accidents. Listen, the accident happened, and that can't change. But what comes next and how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, if you or someone you know was injured in an accident, give us a call right now and find out how much money you can potentially get for it.
Thanks, Al. Now, go ahead, tell the viewers at home what they can expect when they call in. What happens?
Well, Tori, when you call in, you'll get a free consultation. This means that you'll speak to a live agent right now. We're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Everything is done on a contingency basis, which means you pay nothing unless we win you money. That's why all of you watching at home need to take advantage of this opportunity and give us a call. The call is free, the consultation is free, and you can find out if you qualify for financial compensation.
This is not something you want to do yourself. Evidence can get lost, witness memories fade, and there are deadlines for filing claims. So don't wait. Maximize your chances of a great settlement by calling right now. Find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get for it.
You're watching Bolt Central, live from Chargers training camp.
Welcome back. We have another special guest here at the Bolt. And, the Chargers, they had their draft pick, their 22nd overall draft pick is the man standing with me right now, linebacker Akeem Mesidor. And first of all, this is your first training camp in your NFL career. How is that going for you?
It's going well, taking it day by day. It's different than what I experienced the past few years in college. They take care of our bodies a lot more. Yeah, but it's been an easy adjustment. It's really just football.
Yeah, you don't look like a rookie out there. I mean, it's very clear. If people are watching him during practice, you do not look like this is your first year. Does it feel like your first year? Or do you feel like, okay, the learning curve isn't as steep as I thought?
It doesn't feel like my first year. It feels like you would feel going, on a new team, going to a new high school, a new college. You're the new guy in the building. You need to familiarize yourself with all new faces, a new playbook and everything. But when it comes to football is football at the end of the day, so it doesn't feel any different.
Yeah. One thing that I read was you said, I'm confident there's no 5-foot O-line that can block me. Why do you feel that confident about yourself and your ability?
It's the work and the preparation.
Yeah.
I work on my craft every single day. I'm one of the first ones out here. I work after practice, and I'm very confident in myself because of the work I put in. So I know there's no full 5 offensive line, 5 linemen who can block me. So I'm going to win somewhere. It's up to the coaches to put me in that position and for me to execute.
Is that the mindset that you need to have to approach the game with full confidence like that to perform well?
Yeah, of course. But at the end of the day, it all starts in the preparation.
Yeah.
If you prepare yourself, you'll be confident in whatever you do.
Independent of having guys like Ruben Bain on the other side of Miami, you have Tuli and Khalil, but just having that confidence in your skill set and the fact that those guys are on the other side, how does that make it easier, the process?
Well, it makes the process easier because I can ask them questions whenever, like, they're at my disposal. Like, I can get immediate feedback whenever I want to. And then just to know that I have guys on the other side of the line who are also dominant. Let's say we have K-Mac on the other side of the line, and then we have Tuli inside, and me on this side. I know somebody's going to win, or else if they're blocking with 5 or even 6, I'm confident somebody's going to win. They're going to have to full slide, max pro, whatever it is. But to know that I have other dominant guys on that line of scrimmage is going to make all of our jobs easier.
What was it like going into the locker room and meeting Khalil Mack for the first time?
It was surreal. I actually met him right here on the field.
You were trying to play with him. You were trying to work out with him.
Yeah. I had just walked out. I seen him working with somebody, and I was ready to either just sit there and watch or actually put some cleats on and work with him. I was just eager to get a head start.
We're actually showing video right here. Like, explain that moment when you got a chance to meet him.
Yeah, it was crazy because my whole life I've always seen Khalil Mack on TV, his highlights, all the crazy stuff he does on Sundays. So to be able to meet him in person, it was awesome. And also, like, he's not that much bigger than me. Well, he's not bigger than me at all.
You didn't tell him that, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Akeem, last thing for you. Thursday is the preseason game. It's your first game since the national championship game. I know it's preseason, but how much are you looking forward to getting on the grass, maybe getting a sack and getting out of there?
I'm very excited. I haven't played football since January 19th, and the last time I played ball, it was a good game, but it's a game I want to get back. So to be able to go out there again and compete, get a sack, whatever it is going to be awesome.
When you get your first sack, what are you going to do? What's the celebration going to be like?
It's going to be the same. I'm going to throw up the Z for my Haitians.
Okay.
Throw up maybe a bolt, a U. I'll throw everything up.
We'll see a lot of it in September moving forward, too, right?
Yeah.
But it counts.
One thing we do know, though, we talk about certain games, but you also have the preseason game, and there's still the work that needs to be done before the first game. Like, what's your mindset before you take on the Houston Texans on Thursday?
I really want to just compete. I try to stay level-headed. I'll watch some film, and then really just, as long as I prepare, which is in the film room and on this field, do my pre-practice routine, execute during practice, post-practice, everything I've been doing for this past year, and I'll go into that game level-headed, calm, and then, once they blow that whistle and we're on that gridiron, then I'll flip the switch and dominate.
Let's go.
Hey, Akeem Mesidor, first in tackles for loss, forced fumbles, first in sacks, and also led the team with 63 tackles for Miami. In layman terms, the dude is a beast. You're going to want to watch this guy play for the Bolts this year. Thank you so much for joining us, my man.
Problem.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. All right.
Guys.
Listen, all right, guys.
If you need a beautiful and safer new bath or shower, but don't want to deal with a traditional remodel, the SoCal Jacuzzi 00 Summer Special event is finally here. And to make your upgrade even easier, we're waiving all installation costs. Call Jacuzzi Bath Remodel of Southern California for no interest and no payments for up to 1 full year. This is the best time to improve your bathroom safety and style with a no-stress upgrade that's installed in as little as 1 day.
I'm on a fixed income, and I'm very happy with the price.
You can pop into work and then come back and you have a whole new bathroom.
My other bath remodel took, almost a month, maybe more. This has just been night and day of an experience.
There's no comparison before and after. It's so safe.
Call now to lock in your Jacuzzi 00 Summer Special Savings Event offer. We're waiving all installation costs, plus no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Call and you can get your free quote as soon as tomorrow. It's good for a full year.
That's right.
It all starts with an absolutely free in-home design consultation with a local jacuzzi design expert like me. Pick your design combination of beautiful, easy clean materials, and we'll waive the installation costs. Plus, enjoy safety features like grab bars and built-in seats.
Wow, look at that. It's just beautiful. You can't beat it. Look at that design.
The affordability, the quick turnaround, why not?
Quality is our top priority. That's why all of our remodels start right down at the studs. And everything we install is backed by our lifetime warranty. Make the call today, and you can have your free in-home design consult as soon as tomorrow. We'll give you a quote that's good for a full year.
Call 1-800-374-8605 to schedule your free in-home consultation with our design experts. We'll give you a quote that's good for a year. We're waiving all installation costs, plus no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Call 1-800-374-8605 today.
Say hi, friends. My German Shepherd is 5. We're very social. I think we're both Aquariuses. Here, go get your ball. I love We Are Yours because journalism in a big way is serving the community, helping the impacted communities of Los Angeles. I think we need to be involved in the community at every level to be able to truly report on and reflect the community. You can't just be an observer of it. You have to be in it and you have to feel it. This is a really cool place. I'm here now. Let me show you how I'm discovering it.
All right, you can see all the Chargers preseason games right here on CBS LA. It starts this Thursday on the road against the Houston Texans. And the Bolts Central pregame show gets things started at 4:30. Make sure you be there. All right, before we go, Chris, the Lakers training facility is just up the road here in El Segundo. So Derwin James, Deion Henley, and Tony Jefferson went for a workout plus a game of horse, except they didn't do the HORSE. Their letters were LAL instead. And the guys, they can actually hoop a little bit. Chris, for the record, Deion Henley won that.
Did he?
What's your reaction to that? Yeah.
My reaction is I talked to Dan about this on our Sports Central podcast, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. And they talked about him and Tony and Derwin going out there. Let's just put it this way. I'd rather see these guys on the grass than on the court in El Segundo.
I agree with you there. But it is pretty impressive to see Derwin James just dunk like that. Forget LeBron James. We got Derwin James. All right, Chris. Preseason game on Sunday. What are you looking forward to most out of that game against the Texans?
I think just seeing the rookies. Akeem Messidor is the obvious one. We're going to see him early in the game. But, some of these rookies that are going to contribute at some point during the 2026 season. Brennan Thompson, 4.26 speed out of Mississippi State. His speed has been on display here. You talk about Nadane Tucker, the undrafted free agent. 14.5 sacks, led the nation. Messidor was second. So the Bolts have the number 1 and the number 2 guy that led the nation in sacks. So those guys, I think, could show out potentially in Houston.
Clearly, it's must-see TV for the Chargers this year. Chris Harry, I'm Darren Haynes. Thank you so much for joining us at the Bolt for the Bolt Central Live.